sex. What?
Their ears,
exactly,
right?
Tammy, thank you for the disclaimer, the warning. For the kiddos at home, shuffle them on out of the room, Mom and Dad. Today we're talking food and sex. What the two have to do with each other and how what you're eating could actually really impact you in the bedroom. Doctor and author Dr. Rob Kamenarek is here this morning. Thank you so much for coming in.
It's nice to be here. It's great to see you.
Great to see you too. All right, now you brought a bunch of foods that will help improve your love life, correct?
Absolutely. And the unifying theme between all of these foods is that it helps increase the blood flow. Because if the blood doesn't flow, well, the sex is a no-go.
Okay.
So we got to decrease the inflammation in the arteries that supply the blood to the sex organs. And all of these foods will help accomplish that.
These are all foods that decrease
inflammation.
Okay, and you said starting the day off, you can use 2 of these ingredients right off the bat.
Right off the bat.
When you wake up in the
things
morning.
to do. Lemon and ginger. A glass of water, cool water with a lemon wedge, and a couple slices of ginger. And why would we want to do that? They're both strong anti-inflammatories, loaded with citrus bioflavonoids, help start out the day, invigorate the day, and start things off with supercharge.
Those bioflavonoids. Nothing says sexy to me like a bioflavonoid.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you for that.
Right.
How do you know this stuff, Dr. Rob? Okay, how about you? Fennel, garlic?
Yeah, who would think fennel and garlic, right?
You know, people at home, what they're saying is garlic cannot be good
no
for
way.
your sex.
You got to definitely use it with your loved one so you can both have garlic breath together, right?
That's the key. You both have to eat it at once.
This is a great Sicilian dish. Chop up some fennel, which has a nice licorice flavor, some olive oil, and some garlic. Put it on some pasta. The combination of the two helps decrease inflammation in the arteries, improves the blood flow to the sexual organs.
Oh, I like that idea. Fennel and garlic on pasta. Perfect. You have one of my favorite fruits up here, the pomegranate. How does that help?
Well, everyone knows about the pomegranate. It's a strong anti-inflammatory, helps with the male prostate to decrease inflammation.
Oh, okay.
So pomegranate juice, pomegranate seeds, very good to use.
Okay, I like that. Basil.
Basil.
My favorite.
You never figure, but if you can smell the aroma, it's very pungent. It's very strong, and it's very relaxing. Actually, the Greeks and Sicilians used basil to feed to the horses to promote copulation, to get them to mate.
To procreate. Interesting. I did not know that. Walnuts also?
Walnuts, who would think, right? Eat a nut, it's going to help with your sex life. It's full of zinc. Just like oysters, right? We can eat oysters.
And we hear
nuts,
all the time
nuts.
that oysters are an aphrodisiac.
And they are, and it's because of the zinc. Zinc is what powers up testosterone. Testosterone is the androgen. It's one of the sex hormones that makes things go for both men and women. So if you don't like oysters, use a zinc supplement, one of those a day.
Okay, easy enough. That can be the replacement. And lastly, every woman out there is going to love to hear this, right?
Chocolate. It's one of my favorites.
Yes.
You know, chocolate, when we eat chocolate, and what you really want to do with this is you don't want to chew on it, you want to suck on it. Because while you're sucking on the chocolate, it releases
Dr. Rob, you're toeing the line here. You're making this too hard for me to not make comments that I am not allowed to make.
But sucking on the chocolate helps release feel-good chemicals, dopamine and serotonin, that mimic the feelings of falling in love.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Yes.
Okay. Now, does it have to be dark chocolate? I notice all the chocolate you have up here is dark.
Dark chocolate is always better than the light chocolate. I have a couple other sneaky ones up my sleeve. Nutmeg. Fellas, listen up to this one because nutmeg is the female Viagra. So when you're out on a date, hit a coffee shop, put a little nutmeg in the coffee, you'll be good to go, I'm telling you.
I'm going to start dumping nutmeg and everything. Thank you so much, Dr. Rob. Great to have you on today. Great information for our viewers. All right, stick around. Coming up next on Good Day Chicago, I guess you could call it a beneficial bet.